What's up, chat? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Yeah. The deep blast. Oh yeah, I didn't even realise. Sipping on some orange cordial. Check this out, because you might not know. You might not know, yeah? I've had ankle surgery, so getting downstairs is really hard, and I don't like to do it very much, so I have myself this. It is a pitcher full of orange juice, so I will be hydrated for the entire stream. And yeah, man, welcome to the stream. Hey guys, who's ready for some Kenos? I am. Let's get to it. Alright, I'm very sorry if you can hear like some noise outside. There's some guy like using a jet wash or something. He's been literally using it for like the whole day. I don't know how you can jet wash for that long, but this guy has been jet washing like mad. So yeah. But yeah, I decided it's probably about time that I stream this level. I feel like I'm doing pretty well. I don't know if I'm ready yet, to be honest, but we're definitely gonna give it a good go. That's for sure. I'm gonna give it a good try. And see if we can do anything. So I've just had some soup. And I'm here in part 2 of my session. That's right, I've been playing this level in 2 separate segments per day. I play once in the morning, once in the afternoon, and then I go chill out. So here we are, this is the second session. This morning's session, I'll be honest, did not go very well, but then again, I didn't play for as long as I could have done, so for this session I'm gonna actually really give it a good go. Yeah, this is what we like, isn't it, chat? Oh, damn. So I got 59 yesterday, which is this spike here. But, oh shit, sorry, man. Welcome to the boat, bro. My man's on the boat. Yo, I appreciate the support. I'm going to be restarting the 9 Circles Adventure exclusive for Boat Bros. So if you're interested in that, make sure you join the boat today. Yeah, this spike, 59. But my worst fail before that was the spider before this part, which was 61. So apparently there's been an update to the level to fix some bugs, and it has changed the percentages or something. So technically I got a new best yesterday of 59, but it says 61 on my thing because it used to be different, if that makes any sense. Hopefully it does. If not, don't worry about it. Yes, Twitch, those were the days. I guess I could like hybrid stream. Oh, there it is. Ah! Yeah, those were the days, man. I could probably hybrid stream. You're allowed to. Yeah, it's the percentage bug. I think that there was some minor bug fixes and it changed the percentages. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, got a new best yesterday. Technically. But until I see that new best sign come up on the screen, it doesn't feel like it. I'm not going to waste too much time on this part. I already did some practicing. Just going to warm up a little bit, and then we're going to practice the first waves, and then we're going to get going. I don't want to waste too much time playing the copyable. Okay, that's nice. Yep, the second wave, yeah, 64. I think that's what it was before the percentage thing. yeah, the second wave has been causing me a lot of issues. I even got really good at the first wave just to keep dying at the second wave, which is quite annoying. But whatever, man. Who cares? Like, look! Anyway, we're not going to get mad. They feel harder than Zodiac. It's almost impossible to compare the two levels. They're extremely different and they're hard for completely different reasons. I mean, most parts in this level are all harder than any parts in Zodiac, maybe excluding TMN. But obviously Zodiac it actually drove me insane. So there's that. Whereas this level, well, I guess it is similar because this level's extremely boring to play from zero. Like, extremely boring because you have to deal with the pre-drop every attempt and then you just die straight away. So yeah, it's really hard to say whether I think this is harder than Zodiac because they're just completely different. There's nothing similar about them, really. Other than they're both horrible, obviously. Yeah. Zodiac opinions mixed. I mean, I can see why. I mean, with Zodiac, it doesn't really matter what skill level you're at, I don't think. Like, if you've beaten an easy extreme or whatever, you can definitely make some progress on Zodiac. But that's kind of what makes Zodiac hard, because it lures you into a false sense of security. And then suddenly you've put like 2 weeks into it and you have depression. Whereas with this level, it feels impossible at first and then slowly gets easier. The Zodiac's the other way around. Zodiac feels easy at first and then it becomes impossible suddenly. So I don't know. Completely different times anyway, you know, that was 2 years ago. I forgot now, to be honest, about most of Zodiac. I think I probably repressed most of it, but I definitely brute forced it and I really just went for it every single day. And that's what I've been doing with this level too, and it's what I'm hoping to continue doing until we beat it now. Obviously this is my first stream playing Kenos in over a year. And yeah, I'm gonna try and do this every day, you know? Hey Chris, what's going on? Yeah, it's horrible to feel like you're just not getting anywhere, and that's something that Zodiac is very good at making you feel like you're not getting anywhere, you know? But with this level, I mean, this level's notorious for that as well, because you will spend 95% of your time dying in the first 30%. And the one time you get past and get to Terron, you just die somewhere stupid. And all that effort you put into getting past the first wave and the second wave consecutively just goes down the toilet. And that's what kept happening yesterday. I kept getting past the waves and then getting 35, and yeah. Obviously I got 59 too, but yeah, really this is similar to Zodiac in the sense that it's a test of just sitting here really, and I've done most of the hard work now in terms of becoming consistent, at least as consistent as possible, and now it's just a case of playing every day and believing in myself really. Yeah, new controller's clicky. I've got used to it now though, so that's good. You Neb Noob, what's going on? Yeah, I don't plan to spend too much time on this in the copy, but right now it looks like I certainly need it. Oh yeah, it's a different type of controller. This is the best controller you can get. It's got the same polling rate as an average keyboard, compared to my Xbox 360 controller that I used for 10 years had a polling rate of 125 Hertz. This one has a polling rate of 1000, so it is pretty much, what, like 8 times better or something, I think. Something like that. There we go. There we go. If we can just do that from 0, then anything, literally anything can happen, and that's what sucks about this level. All you have to do is get to 30, and then you'll probably die somewhere like that. Yeah, this is like the worst. Sorry, not the worst. The best possible controller I could use. Like, this is the best shot I can give myself, really. Obviously, one big thing I would like to have a look at, I'm not going to spend long on this, I'm just going to show you a little bit. This is maybe something that I'd like to have a look at. I've tried loads of different things with this. I've tried the A button, I've tried the bumpers, I've even tried these back buttons here. Let's have a look. Tried everything. Oh shit, Paco man! Welcome back to the boat, bro. Oh. Yo, appreciate it, man. But I discovered this today. Of course, you have the triggers, and you never think about this, right? When you're clicking, you would never think about the triggers. But I have these switches here that actually reduce the amount of travel time. You can hear it. The amount of travel time it takes. So I've been messing around with this today, and I hope I can do it now I've said all that. Oh, yeah. You see what I mean? Yeah. So, who knows? Maybe after Kenos we can start taking a look at really solidifying a legacy here. That'd be nice. So yeah, yo Cursed. Oh, you joined at the perfect time. You got to see my god level strat. But yeah, that's right. I've come across the triggers, and I'm thinking now, maybe there's something I can do with that level. You, David, did that like it was nothing. Well, I have literally played that for 2 hours today, so it may seem like nothing, but yes, my entire arm is killing me. There you go, Cursed, you've won moderator. So yeah, that's something maybe we can look at. But right now I need to really remain focused on Kenos, because I have pretty much missed a lot of the session today because I've just been so excited about having a go at scoop and circles. But I don't want to waste my entire time off. You know, my entire time after surgery playing scoop and circles. I want to finish this. How long's my hair gotten? Pretty damn long. In fact, my last haircut was Zodiac. That is why this is the end of an era. Even though I've had the inactivity in between and stuff, it's the end of an era, you know? Come on, let's just do something. That fucking shit! Look at it. Oh. being dramatic with the title. Yo, that's what it's all about, man. We're in the twilight years of my career. All the intense titles are going to be coming out. Was! You know how many times I've died on this part? For God's sake, I hate it. It's like invisible. I die there every time. Even when I get past the first 2 waves, it don't matter, because I just die at Laz every time. It's pissing me off, chat. Right? Oh, it's pissing me off. Alright. Oh, calm down. Oh yeah, that helps. That calms me down. Have you ever been pissed off and someone tells you to calm down? Does it calm you down? No, it doesn't. So stop. Don't need your advice right now. Okay? I don't think you have any qualifications in therapy, by the sounds of it. So I don't want to hear it. Yeah! Damn it! Right. No, I'm not getting pissed off. Not already. Don't calm down. Ah, that's better. Pour myself a drink. Somebody pour me a drink. Alright. There we go. That's what will calm you down. Orange juice. Look at that. I'm too good! Oh. Yeah, warming up now. Things are starting to heat up. What's going on, chat? That's right, I'm streaming in the afternoon, which means I can shout. Apple juice is better. Bro. No one likes apple juice. Like, actually. Balloon boot, you don't count! You know what? I've not actually tried apple juice in like 20 years, bro. So, who knows? Well, this is actually orange cordial. So it's concentrated orange filled up with water. Maybe I should... Shall I get that apple cordial for the next stream? Do they even do apple cordial? If I die on Laz again, I'm dropping this level, I swear to God. Yes! Oh my God! Apple cordial. Yo, Daddy Kane. I look hella distinguished. I'm not sure what that means, but thank you, I think. I actually have a question, right? So, you know, orange cordial. You know, if you just drank it straight out the bottle, obviously it'd be extremely strong and everything. But what would actually happen to you? You know what I mean? Because this is pretty strong. As it is. You die. Not that there's anything funny about death, but... LOL. Sorry. What the hell am I doing? You turn into orange. You become the orange juice. I actually don't know though. I kind of want to try it. Why am I dying there? It's so easy. I'm 9 circles. That sucks, man. That last cube's kinda hard though. Not gonna lie. Yep, I'm ready for Kenos. Feeling strong. Just gotta keep myself composed, because ever since I started streaming, I'm suddenly shite. Why do I shit the bed the moment I stop streaming? You would not believe I literally did 30 to 100 right before the stream. Yeah. Oh. A shot of raw orange cordial. Nah, man. Shall we play from 0? I don't think I'm actually gonna get any better. So, like by playing in practice, I think we just gotta go. What if I talk less when I'm on a good run? Well, yeah, but you know, I'm trying to talk to chat and stuff, and it's only early days. If I was playing from 0, then yeah, I probably wouldn't be talking, but listen, this cube's so boring, you gotta find something to do. I'll probably just stop talking here. What?! How did I die?! What the hell?! Let me watch that shit again. Oh, right. You know what it is? You want to know what happened? I clicked the green orb as the wave. That's why I fell upside down into the portal. I did the thinking space wave orb click, bro. With a green orb. No! I thought I had it! Was that attempt 1? It was attempt 1, chat. And you're telling me I'm not a crazy player? Oh man. Damn it. Oh, I'm so sad about that. I'm so annoyed at myself. It could have been special. But I was so nervous as well. I was like, holy shit. Alright, 49 guys. Just a walk in the park for me. Yep, it's been a great start, but the problem with this level is the problem with this level is it just doesn't matter. It does not matter because all you have to do is just get lucky and get past 30, and then you might beat it. That's it, chat. What the fuck? Yep. Someone fluked it from 30. Okay. Can we get Bran hacks in the chat? Which one's Bran hack? Wait, do I have it? Oh, what the hell? Never mind. I think that might have been on. I think that might have been on Twitch. Never mind. Don't put Bran hacks in the chat. Put Bran, come on, man, in the chat. There we go. Come on, man. 30 to 100. What? I don't know, man. Oh shit! Yo, hold up. This one's for you, bro.
Bran, come on, man. Man face palming emoji.
Why did I let go? What's going on? What? What? I'm not clip forming, chat. I wish I could say I was clip forming, but no, I'm just shite. You think I'd waste getting past the second wave to just die there? Seriously. Piss off. As you see, I'm still slightly getting used to the latency of my God controller. Oh, Snort Man, thank you for the $20. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. Nice to see you here. Thanks, man. I've already passed 40 like twice. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I can't believe I've just done that. I really can't. I can't believe it. You just hold into the red orb. And then look, and then you... This whole... God damn it! Why is it lagging? There's goddamn kids playing outside. Shut up! This is a problem with streaming in the afternoon. So many distractions. It's not funny, chat. So annoying. If I beat it, I can scream. Bro, I can scream as loud as I want, man. There's no one else in. Try not to. But it's hard when that's what you have to deal with. And that one. Why? 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 Can't believe the two places I died after getting past the two waves at the beginning. Both of them were ridiculous. They could have been first attempts to the 70 wave, which I guess now is more like the 60 wave because the percentage has changed. But we still call it the 70 wave, right? Yeah, glasses and a new controller. Well, I got these a year ago. But I didn't use them. But then last week I was playing Kenos. I was playing the... Oh, take a breath. I was playing the 70 wave. Hold on. Let me just do this attempt. was playing the 70 wave for like an hour. And about 40 minutes in, I started going goddamn cross-eyed. And I started going all dizzy and everything. And I couldn't see anything, like what was going on when I was playing. And then I remembered why I got the glasses in the first place. So I put them on. And sure enough, I can see better on this game. Yeah, I can see the hitboxes. Well, last time I tried to play this level in 2024, I didn't have Mega Hack. So I didn't even have show hitboxes on death. And it's been a blessing and a curse, to be honest. Because being able to see how terrible this level is, sometimes I just wish I didn't know. But also it's obviously helped, in a way. Yeah, I'm getting old now, I need glasses. Next thing, I'm going to need a walking stick. Well, I've already got crutches, but that's unrelated. But yeah, this level really is just a challenge of staying calm and being prepared to get murdered for the entire duration of the stream. That's the position I'm in right now. You just gotta get used to dying at the beginning, and then if you get past, you just have to be ready. And ready I am. So annoying. I need to start looking at where I'm going. I'm trying to read chat, but the only chance I get is on like this short section after this part. Oh shit! Shorty man! Welcome to the boat, bro! Yo, I appreciate it. Oh, crap. I almost banned someone by accident. Yo, thanks for the support, man. Ah! Yeah, here I can read the chat. Okay. That's it for the whole level. It's always those ones. And you get access to the exclusive 9 Circles Adventures series as a member, yes. Thank you for reminding me, 141. Who did I almost ban? I don't know, I just like clicked on the chat and clicked the wrong thing. Thinking Space 2. Obviously, well, out of everything you can make a sequel to, why would you choose that one? Like, as if Thinking Space 1 wasn't enough, we now have Thinking Space 2. Thinking Space 1 is like a perfect example of what not to do with a level, so they were like, well, let's just do it again. And Amethyst, sorry. Looks amazing, actually. I really like the way that it looks. But it probably sucks ass the same way that Avernus does, you know? I mean, it looks like the same kind of level, so it's probably just Avernus, but with more fixed hitboxes and unnecessary things. But I don't know that because I haven't played it or anything. But in terms of the way that it looks, I love the decoration style. It reminds me of like Horntail Cave in 2025. Yeah, obviously, I guess the deco for Thinking Space 2 is at least a lot better than it was for the first one. I need to look at what I'm doing. Come on, focus now, Brandon. Second wave. Yo, Edgar. What's going on? Now we're talking, chat. Why am I dying here? I've never had an issue with this part. I've always been like super consistent with that part. But for some reason today, it's just not going my way, is it? You see, look, it should look like this. Yeah, straight in. Dig. Yeah, like that. Okay. Oh, piss off. Okay, don't know what I'm doing up there, but let's not even talk about it. Good run, not good enough chat. Not good enough. Never expected me to go for this. Why not? Because it sucks ass.
How would you feel if you were named Mark?
It's for the $2, man. If I were named Mark, would I not be aware that I had a different name before? Or would I know that my name used to be Brandon and now my name's Mark? Ah! Soupy man! Welcome to the boat, bro! My man's on the boat, yeah. Yo, I appreciate it. Thanks for the support, man. You get access to the 9 Circles Adventure series, which is going to be revamped on the channel very soon. I know that my name was Brandon. That'd be pretty sad. I like my name a lot, in case you haven't noticed. Oh! Yeah, Mark Larkin. There's too many R in there. Kenos grind every day from now. Yeah. Most days. I mean, really, I've just been trying to get the courage to stream again. But I've done it now and I'm comfortable. So yeah. That first stream's always the hardest because I'm always thinking, am I ready? But obviously today I've had 3 attempts past 30. And all 3 of them have been major flops, but I'm getting there. So, in theory, if I keep going, I'll get the run I'm looking for. But I've been extremely unlucky, to be honest. Not just today, but in general. Damn it! God! This sucks so much ass! I can't believe it, chat. I can't goddamn believe it. Look, it's easy. Should have been a run. How hard is it? It's so annoying, man. Yeah, I died on this saw blade like 6 times last year. You know how many attempts I should have gotten to the goddamn 70 wave that have gone missing? Well, there's another one. That should have been the run right there. That should have been it. I should be at Spectex right now, shitting myself. But instead, I'm back at 0. So annoying. So annoying. Closing off. Oh shit! Shadow Man! Welcome back to the boat, bro!
Hello Brandon Larkin, I am everyone and welcome back to livestream viewing. So today we are gonna be watching Kenos 61%, the end of an ERA. Enjoy.
Appreciate the support, man. The end of an ERA. Why does it take so long? See you, Daddy Kane. Twice? What? You know, there's chances of hitting that in the same place twice. Go at 30. I don't mind that. Seriously, if I get to 30, anything could happen. So, yeah. How's the new controller treating me? Well, you tell me. Have you ever seen me play like this before? 40, 30, yeah. I guess 40 makes sense too, since I have to get past Laz, which anything can happen on that shit. But yeah, I don't mind 30, it's fine. Because it is literally like, oh my god. I mean, I've done 30 to 100 5 times. So, there is a pretty decent chance I can at least get to the wave, the 70 wave. That's really what I want. I don't even care if I die on the first click of the 70 wave. I don't care. I just want to get there. That's all I want. I just want to finally break this, like, horrible thing I've been going through for over a year now of just dying at 50. Just want to die at 60 for once. Believe in Mark Larkin. Thanks, man. Yo, Costas, thanks for the €2, man.
You.
if I do Crimson Planet, I'm not doing it in a puffer jacket. And that's a big if. I don't know if I want that smoke, to be honest. I don't want to have to deal with aim the seams wave. Yeah, I mean, I know Crimson Planet's ass, but every level I play is ass. So it's not really something that puts me off anymore. But I think end level, obviously, really hard, and aim the seam. They're the two parts that I have to worry about. Kenos is worse. Well, yeah. Kenos probably, maybe my least favourite level. I don't know. I mean, it's just bad objectively. Like, you can't make an argument that the level's good when you have shit like this. You know what I mean? And obviously, when I say that Kenos is the worst level, people are gonna come along and ask me if it's worse than Belloc, and I'll let you answer this question for me. I have attempted this level on 3 separate occasions, my first one being in 2021. It's been 4 years, and I'm still playing this piece of shit. So what do you think? End levels part, it's like after the drop wave, after the blue orb wave, there's like the UFO and then the straight fly, and it's like fixed hitboxes before Jakob. I think, like, if I realistically had to do... Hold on. Fuck. If I realistically had to do a ranking, you know, if I ranked every extreme I've beaten, when I genuinely think about what I'd put at the bottom, there are a few levels that come to mind. Obviously Zodiac. That's bad. But then Kenos is probably worse than Zodiac, to be honest. Obviously I've not got as upset over this level. I mean, you saw how upset I got with Zodiac. Then again, I'm not even anywhere near beating it, this, I don't think, unless I get really lucky. And also, Zodiac obviously got me upset and everything, but Kenos literally just made me quit. Like, it actually just made me go, you know what, I can't be fucked with this anymore. So, I don't know really which is worse, but I guess I'll have to beat this first, and then I can decide. But I feel prepared for anything. I'm aware of my mortality when it comes to the end of this level, because I die a lot on the last ship in copy, so certainly possible. To be honest, I'd just be happy to get to the last ship at this point. Utana. New website. Honestly, last thing on my mind right now. Got bigger fish to fry. Yeah, well, I might have a go at the golden after this. I'll see how I feel. If I keep improving at Sucoup and circles like I am doing though, then I might just fast track my way there. It just depends. Yeah, a lot of people say that the golden's good and stuff and really consistent. But honestly, I have no idea. I don't know what it's like. I have messed around with it a bit, but nothing substantial. Obviously, it feels impossible, but who knows, maybe it'll get better. Yeah, one day where it all clicks. I've heard that the first ship is like that, and there's another part too. I don't know if it's the first wave, or I can't remember, but there's another part that people say is really inconsistent. And also the last ship. I don't know. I don't know enough about the level to really have a conversation about it, but end of the first wave. Yeah, I mean, the part I played was the second wave. You know, the dark green wave after the UFO. And I did like the very end of it with like the gravity portals where they go in and out, if you know what I mean. I don't know if that makes any sense, but after the mini wave, played that a little bit, and I did it a couple times. But yeah, the first wave just seems impossible, to be honest. What am I doing? I think what I've struggled with the most, this level I've experienced it twice, and it's the struggle to be entertaining when I'm playing this level. But I think I've got to probably let go of that and just be miserable. I mean, I'm okay at the moment because it's my first day streaming, but trust me, after a week of this shit, I do get miserable, and I don't like that when I'm streaming, obviously. I don't like people to see me like that, but I can't help it, unfortunately. The level really is just miserable. Yo, spores. Yeah, I'm doing good. Doing good for the circumstances. It's one of them levels. I was just saying. It's hard to keep smiling. But I'm gonna try anyway.
How's the Kenos?
How's the Kenos? Thanks for £2. That is how is the Kenos. Laz. Yo, Ali. Nice run. It's one of the better runs of the stream. So disappointing though to die there after getting past the impossible weave. But hey, I think this stream is probably the most times I got to 30 already. Let you guys have a look at that. What is that saw? It's just funny at this point. Everything about this level's bad except maybe the song. That is... that is a take. There's a reason why I don't have my headphones on right now. And that is because the bass actually gives me a headache. Like if you just put your headphones on and listen to this song, all you can feel is like for the pre-drop. That's why I don't wear them. It's actually unbearable. And I'm a guy who loves some bass, let me tell you. Pokey Spike Wave and the Brand God Cube. Probably never. I think I probably would just have reserved that one for Zodiac. Who got this on their playlist? Yo, imagine driving in the car and listening to this song. British Nepester. Or is Nepester American Brandon Larkin? I don't know. You tell me, chat. Kenos or Zodiac more mentally taxing? Well, Zodiac was definitely more mentally taxing so far. But then again, I haven't died at 99 on this level yet, so... The thing with this level is, it really is just about trying to find something entertaining to do. The reason I've not wanted to stream this is because I've been listening to podcasts and interviews and audiobooks and things like that while I'm playing. It keeps my mind occupied while I play this beginning section over and over again, you know? Good job on Zodiac, but yeah. Yeah, Zodiac is very draining and depressing. Like, that level did actually give me depression. I'm not even joking. Like, if you look at me playing Arctic Lights, I had all the life in me in the world. I was ready for war, man. And by the time I finished Zodiac, I felt like a shell of a man. It literally took me like 2 months to recover after I beat Zodiac. I was empty for so long. Whereas this level, it's just so annoying that I just turned the game off for good. But I feel like Zodiac's something that is, well, it's extremely accessible, and anyone with willpower and mental fortitude can beat it. You know, it's not ridiculously hard gameplay or anything, but it's very unique in a way. There's not many levels like it. There's not many levels that are in that kind of range of difficulty where you play it and you make progress on it that fast. But then after a few weeks, your progress slows down. Whereas with this level, I do feel like I am getting better. Very slightly. I'm nowhere near good enough yet, obviously, as you can tell. But I'm getting there. Well, to beat something like Zodiac, you have to have one thing, and that is time. Well, actually, that's to beat anything. You put the time into it, you will get your reward. But the argument comes down to, is it worth putting the time in? Something you have to decide for yourself. Yeah, I wish I could rock climb, but I'm currently recovering from surgery, so I can't even walk at the moment. I can't even climb up the stairs. Never mind climb up a rock. Come on, get your shit together, man. What am I doing? Ugh. I hope I beat it quicker than I think, but to be honest, I don't know what to expect. I just really need to get to the 70 wave. It's been way too long. If those hitboxes didn't exist, it could have been a decent level. Nah. If the goddamn super buffed first wave didn't exist, then it could have been a decent level. thumbprint on my glasses. I'm still getting used to that. Trying not touching the lenses as a glasses noob over here. There you go. Yo Ian, how's it going? The hell? Might become the oldest Kenos victim. God, that's when you know you're old. You Victor. Yeah, well, it's hard. The older you get, the more difficult it is to spend time, you know. The time it takes to actually beat something like this. I mean, obviously I've got an excuse because I'm going through surgery, so I'm not working at the moment. But in normal circumstances, I'm extremely busy. So for me to go for something like this, it's only really justifiable now, I guess. Thanks for 67,280 subscribers, by the way, guys. Here's to 290. Goddamn hate that double click. Yeah, I would like to do some more Baldy streams, but I mean at the moment I've got enough on keeping one channel alive, so I don't know if starting my second channel again is a good idea at the moment. I don't know if Zodiac's harder than this, to be honest. Zodiac's harder if you're amazing at wave. Not necessarily. I don't know. I mean, I feel like wave's my strongest game mood, but this level just sucks. So I just don't know. You can't really compare Kenos and Zodiac because they're just completely different levels. Completely different. No, don't really have interest in those levels. Not really something that I would imagine myself going for, either of those. But you never know. I am shite right now. Rust is good. I've heard some people say it's good, but it looks kind of like ass to me. I mean, I swear there's like loads of jumps where you have to like jump on the edge of blocks and stuff, like Shardscape style or something. I can't remember, but I've not watched a video of that level in years, but I remember looking at it and thinking, nah. Do you ever miss the Brangod cube? Yeah, I cry myself to sleep every night. Really grows on you the more you play it. Yeah, I'm sure it does, but that means you have to play it a lot. And for me to really invest into something, I have to have a reason, and with Rust, it's just, like I said, it's not something that excites me really. Usually I know straight away, you know. I mean, this was a bit different, this level, because you're probably thinking, well, what was it about this level? The only thing with this is that at the time it was a top 10 when I picked it up, and I wanted to beat a top 10, and this one seemed like my best shot. That's the only reason, so. Calamity. Not heard of it, I don't think. There's a level called Cosmic Calamity, I think. No stream, no podcast, just a game of music. Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to do it. I mean, honestly, I find it hard to play this level from zero for more than an hour. It goes downhill fast. But I don't know if anyone, well, you probably haven't noticed if you haven't seen me stream this before, but I've been making a point of going into the practice more and trying to keep my consistency up with the first wave, because it's really easy to lose consistency on this part. So I just keep trying to refresh myself. It's not working at the moment, but like I said, it goes downhill fast. This level, real fast. But there's one solution. Oh, and it's not to tip my drink over. Just a quick refresher. See, I'm nice and warm now. I could probably do this. Well. It's not looking good, is it? Just dying straight away. Okay, well that's embarrassing. What? The whole Sakupin series. It's a very unfortunate coincidence that I have to listen to the goddamn song even more if I want to beat Sakupin circles. This level looks pretty simple. Well, it is simply shit. Well, yeah, that's why I want to beat it. Yeah, I saw the 82 fail. Iconic. And then I swear they got like 78 as well. I forgot who it is that's verifying, but Kenos is... It was better earlier. I was playing very well earlier. Not so much now. I don't know if Acheron's the hardest level beating on controller. I don't know what the hardest level on controller is, but I think if I did Sukupen Circles, then that would still be classed as harder than Acheron on controller, so I'd definitely always be in the conversation. Best run this stream, 50. Unfortunately, I had 50, 48, 44, 42 or some shit, I don't know. Yeah, I've done okay, to be honest. It's just, you kind of drop off on this level fast. You have your moment, and then it's gone for the rest of the day. Yeah, I thought it was Firework 2, but I mean, I've not been around for a year, so for all I know, someone could have done. Goddamn, I don't know, anything. What music have I been playing lately? Well, music's obviously like probably the biggest, most consistent part of my life, but I've actually not been listening to it a whole lot since I've had my surgery, because normally I listen to a lot of music when I'm driving, and I drive a lot, but I can't drive at the moment. Come on. No! Fuck! Goddamn slope, man. Hate Lars. Hate him. But yeah, I've been enjoying a lot of metal music recently. I think that's kind of my, well, probably my base, to be honest. I've always liked metal, I've always gone back there. Yeah, I still buy records, but not as often. There was a point when I first started buying records where I was like actually addicted to it, and I was buying one a day at one point. And yeah, obviously it cost me a lot of money. Okay, well, I'm doing better, but yeah, now I only really buy a record if I really like the album, or if for some reason it's rare and I see a good deal. So let's say there's something I've wanted for ages, but there's only been one pressing. I'll buy a new pressing if it's released. The most recent one was Symbolic by Death. That album's just been repressed, and I've been after that for a long time. So I managed to get my hands on one of those. Do I listen to Internal Bleeding? No, but it sounds funny. It sounds funny. There's a band I listen to called Massacre, and I do actually think it's good, but the vocalist is so funny. So it's kind of one of them where it's heavy as shit and I love it, but also it's funny. No, just imagine Internal Bleeding would probably be a similar thing. Am I winning? Depends what your definition of winning is. I'm alive and I'm streaming. In terms of this level, I've played better in my time, but I'm doing what I can. I think this kind of level I'm probably going to have to stream multiple times a day, because I need breaks from the level quite often, because it is really boring. But then I come back and I can play it again after I've gone and got some fresh air or whatever, you know. But when I've been sat here for 2 hours, yeah, I can't grind it. I just can't. That's what's hard about the level as well. It's a grindy level, but I can't grind it because it's too shit. You just have to die here every time. That's it. Bro, that goddamn slope is the bane of my existence. Jovanus. I'm deciding whether it's worth having a bit of a break and playing something else, But I am aware that when I do that, I usually don't even want to carry on playing Kenos after I play a different level, so... Hey, Electro. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. I'm just playing Kenos, so it's hard to sound enthusiastic, but believe me, I am actually in a good mood. So random. Playing Zodiac from zero is actually making you open some podcast. Yeah. It's one thing I find hard about streaming sometimes, because when I'm listening to a podcast or whatever, someone's talking to me all the time about something, like about any topic. Like, I listen to a lot of boxing stuff, because if you don't know, I love boxing. Like, my world pretty much revolves around it. If I'm not playing GD, I'm watching boxing, or reading about boxing, or something like that. Or watching someone else talk about boxing. I'm, like, kind of obsessed with it. So, I can listen to those sort of things, you know, like interviews or podcasts or whatever, talking about that. And it's constantly giving me something to think about, so it doesn't really feel like I'm playing this level and it's a chore or anything, because I'm just doing what I would normally be doing, but I'm playing this at the same time, kind of thing. So that's the sort of thing that helps me, really. Listening to someone talking to me about something makes it a lot less depressing. But it's why I like answering questions too in the chat, because it's similar. I wouldn't say it's as powerful, but it's similar, you know. That's annoying, man. Yeah, my hair's behind here. I'm gonna cut it soon, I think. It's been 2.5 years since my last haircut. So... But the problem is, I never have it down. I always have it tied back, because when it's down, it just gets in the way. It's in my face. Even like small things like brushing my teeth, and my hair's just like going in my mouth and stuff. So I just think, what's the point in having it if I'm just gonna have it tied back all the time? I might as well just shave it all off. I mean, like you said, I'd look exactly the same with a shaved head. So except I don't have to spend as long washing it or drying it or brushing it. Yeah, it does my head in as well. These small things that you don't even think about. You know, when you think about having long hair, things that you don't realise, unless you've been there. Unless you've been there. You don't understand. But there was this one time where I was in the middle of studying. And when I'm studying, usually I'll have my headphones around my head like this. Like I've got them now around my neck. And it kind of keeps my hair from going everywhere, right? So I don't mind. You know, if I've just woken up and I'm sat here and I'm studying and I don't have to look presentable, I'll just have my hair down like messy, but like it'll be inside my headphones, so if I do that, it doesn't move. But there was one time where I had to go over to my piano. I don't know if you can see it, but there's loads of papers on there, and it's just all my like physics and maths and stuff. And I was looking for this extremely specific piece of paper that I needed, and I was rooting through it trying to find it. And my hair was just like right in my eyes, like tickling my face and everything. And I just lost my shit and like threw my paper everywhere. Because I was already stressed and that was not helping. And I've had a lot of situations like that where I'm like, that's it, I'm cutting it, I'm done. I must have said it about 100 times in the last 2 years. Now when it's long, you just wear a hat or a beanie. Yeah. I mean, for me, it's quite hard for me to cut it because I've become attached to it in a way. You know, when you've been growing and maintaining something for 2 years and then you have to cut it, like, at least for me, I'm finding it quite difficult to come to terms with, surprisingly. Even though I'm fairly convinced now that I want it gone. There's the odd time where I'll have it down and someone will compliment me or something, you know. They'll say, oh, that looks good. And then I'll think twice about getting it cut. And I'm like, why did you have to tell me it looks good? Like, thank you, but also just tell me it looks like shit so I cut it up. So, I did start YouTube with longer hair. Yeah, I've always had longer hair when I was younger. I always liked it. But I always used to get told when I was younger that I need to get it cut. And stuff. And I didn't like that. I didn't want to look like everyone else at school or whatever. So I think now I'm older, the reason that I've grown it long a few times, it's a maybe like a little bit of rebellion, I guess. Like, yeah, no, I'm gonna grow it. I don't care what you think, kind of thing. Because I've grown it a few times since I've been an adult. But then, yeah, eventually I get fed up with it. But I think this is probably the longest my hair's ever been in my life. Now. But I feel like I've done it now. I've done it and no one stopped me from doing it, and I've got it all out my system. And now I just want to have a shaved head. Yeah, I mean, I think if I go short this time, I'll go short, like real short, just to try it, because I've never had that before, and yeah, I kind of just want to try it, see what it's like. I don't know if I'll be bald, but I'll be very close, probably. I mean, I'm going into engineering soon, and I'm just imagining, like, my hair getting in front of my face when I'm trying to, like, work on something. I mean, that's not till September, but before September I'll definitely be getting it cut. Imagine getting your hair stuck in a machine. 31 to 100. Too bad it doesn't matter, because I've still got to deal with this bullshit. You get a mullet. Well, when I was growing my hair, I had to decide whether I wanted a mullet or a man bun. One of my friends, or one of my old friends, had a man bun, but it was like shaved at the side, and he always said to me, like, make sure you don't shave it, because I regret it. He said just let it grow, so I did, took his advice, and yeah, I went with that. Joe mullet. The Joe Hawk. Yeah. But yeah, it's depressing. In other news, depressing that I can do 31 to 100, but it just doesn't matter because I can't get there. I can't get there. But yeah, 30 to 100 on stream. Now you know that I was telling the truth at least. It's the only level where you can get 30 to 100 and still be nowhere near. Cheers, guys. So what do you think to the stream so far? How do you think I've performed on this particular day? It's probably not my proudest attempt. Well, actually, it probably probably is, actually. I don't feel good about it, but then when I think about it, I was playing really well earlier. It's just, like, unfortunate that your consistency dies suddenly. Good luck finishing this off. Thanks, man. I'll try. I will try. I will probably fail 48. Yeah. I just wish I could stop dying in the middle section, you know, because I really have put so much work into it. And yeah, it's kind of sad. But I've done my best. That much is certain. This part here. I'm just hoping that when I break through this kind of trend of dying in the 50s, that it will stop and I'll just consistently get to the 60s, you know, every time I get to here. You know, if I get past, let's say I get to 40, which is after this shit, really I want to be getting to 60 every time, or majority of the time, but at the moment I'm just really screwing up from 0. I should be getting here, but I'm not at the moment, and it's very annoying. Yeah, no, I don't think playtesting existed back then. Do I support any football teams? Well, the short answer's no, because I don't watch football, really. But if I was going to, then it would be Nottingham Forest, because that's what everyone where I live supports, if you know what I mean. But I don't watch it. I don't know anything about it. As I mentioned earlier, I'm a boxing guy. Could talk to you all day about boxing, but I haven't got a clue about football. Just not a clue. You Zero, how's it going? Thanks everyone for coming today. Welcoming me back. Do I box myself? No, but I'd like to. I wouldn't want to. I don't think I'd want to actually be in a fight, but I'd like to do some sparring. You know. But I definitely wouldn't want to be a professional boxer. But maybe when my ankle's healed, I might try some gloves on, see if I like it. I think the good thing about boxing is you find out pretty fast if you like it or not. As soon as you get punched in the face. How long have I played? How long have I played this level, or how long have I played the game? Played the game since January 2015, so fucking hell, 10.5 years. And I'm still mid. Oh yeah. Yeah. I do play better off stream sometimes, mainly because I don't have to worry about being entertaining, you know. I can just sit there and play, and there's no chat to read or anything, you know. But I have played really well today, to be honest. Probably the best I've played, the most consistent I've played. Congratulations on your high school graduation, man. I know that it's the start of summer for you guys over in the States, so hopefully I can be an enjoyable summer. An enjoyable, that's a weird way of saying it, but I'm an enjoyable summer, yes. Oh, you live in Sweden? Oh. Well, I guess it's summer in Sweden too then. I know that in the UK, summer, well, the school holidays don't begin until July, I don't think. So, I am indeed an enjoyable summer. Bruh. This is kind of sad. Into UFC. Yeah, I do like UFC, but I don't like it as much as boxing. I don't watch every single UFC event that's on, or like every single fight in the UFC, but with boxing I literally watch everything from the moment it starts. But I'll watch 316. Is that this Sunday? Saturday? It is, isn't it? Sean O'Malley versus Merab. 2. Hello, M&S, Marks and Spencer. How's it going? I mean, yeah, anything's flukeable. Will I fluke it? Probably not. I get very nervous. You should play every end. Yeah, every end is interesting to me because it looks really easy, but I can just imagine it's like horrible to play. Yeah, Promethean. I hate that level. I've never played it, but I hate it with a passion. Hey, cookies. Yeah, I mean, the way that I think about it, if it's top 5, that means that it's harder than Acheron. And I can't comprehend how hard it must actually be. I never played it. Maybe I'll have a go at it. If I get bored of this, I'll probably mess around with some other levels before I end the stream. But I don't want to stop playing this because I know that as soon as I stop playing it, I'm not going to want to start playing it again. Well, I don't want to play it anyway, but you know what I mean. Ah, so annoying, man. I feel your skill level can't get any higher than Sonic Wave. I mean, you can definitely improve your skill level, but I know it's cliche, but you just have to kind of believe in yourself enough. But as long as you believe in yourself, it doesn't really matter what anyone else tells you, you know. It's definitely possible to do something harder than Sonic Wave, but if you have that mindset, then you're never gonna be any better than that, because you've obviously limited yourself. I mean, yeah, obviously having the time to get better is a different thing altogether, but if we're talking about strictly skill level, yeah, you can get better. Obviously, if you've got a job, then it's gonna be a lot harder to do that. No! Damn it! Fuck! Goddamn spike, man. Oh. Again. I really want to beat the goddamn level. with nails. Bro, I completely forgot about that. Brother Lynn coming in clutch. Brother Lynn. So funny. One second, actually. Just something I need to do. Okay. Sorry about that. Need to lock until the 20 wave. Yeah. I mean, really, it's just the find something to talk about challenge so you don't die of boredom. Goddamn hate it. Kinda like Zodiac. Yeah. The only thing with Zodiac is the hardest parts in the middle of the level, whereas on this level the hardest part's at the beginning. So you feel like you're just getting nowhere on this level all the time, even if you are getting somewhere. And that's what the mental battle is really for this level. Not becoming disheartened. And I've failed many times at that challenge. Obviously I've tried to beat this many different occasions and drop the level. But it's not got me this time. Not yet. But it is very easy to, like I said, become disheartened by just dying at the beginning. I mean, I did 30 to 100 10 minutes ago. Just to die at the beginning. Over and over. You just have to be okay with it. Will I stream at other timings? At the moment, I'm pretty comfortable waking up and playing in the morning and then streaming around this time. But it could change. I used to play a lot more at night, but that's back when I was working night shifts. So that's kind of why. But after experiencing night shifts, I've learned to appreciate daytime. You know, I did night shifts for 3 years, so there was one day where I like woke up in the morning and went outside and the sun was beaming down and there was no clouds or anything, and I was like, oh my god. It was like the most amazing thing I'd ever seen. Something which I used to take for granted. Before I worked night shifts. Yeah, I used to play Zodiac till like 3 AM, but that was when I had just, well, I wasn't fired, but I had a temporary contract that didn't get extended, basically. But it was night shifts, but then after 6 months, or 3 months I think, I was allowed to reapply. And then the second time when I reapplied, I got a permanent contract, and that was in 2023, not long after I did Ragnarok. Look at this. No! Oh my god, that's so annoying. First wave or the mini wave after. First wave's harder, but the second wave is, I don't know, it seems less within my control, if that makes sense. I don't feel like there's really any skill involved. I feel like I could close my eyes and do just as well, or just as bad in this case. But the first wave's harder, for sure. But this is the most consistent I've ever been at the first wave, for sure. Ever. Like, back in the day, I'd have to get so lucky to get past the first wave. But now it's, I mean, it feels good when I do it, but back in 2024, if I got past the first wave, I'd actually get nervous straight away. But now I don't really. It's just like, okay. And then I get past the second wave, I'm like, alright, shit. And then I get to 40. I usually get nervous at like 40. Maybe I could bring the heart rate monitor back. Yeah, it does get consistent to some extent. But I remember, well, I don't know if you guys will remember, but when I was at university years ago, I did a Kenos practice run. It was like the Traumatic 10 episode. And it took me deadass, I think, like 2,000 attempts to do the second wave once. And I was pissed, bro. But then I started getting good at it, and that's when I actually first decided maybe I could do Kenos. Heart rate monitor, yeah. I might do it. I don't know where it is. It's probably not far, it's probably on the floor somewhere. That's usually where I throw things. I can't see it anywhere, but it'll be around. I'll have a look. In fact, I bet it's in my attic, actually. moved a load of shit up there, but it's up there. I can't get up there right now. I can't walk. Yeah, people seem to like the Traumatic 10. I mean, I did a silent club step practice run video the other day, or a couple of weeks ago actually now, that I still haven't uploaded. So, I could probably do that, and I didn't call it Traumatic 10, but it technically is. God! Oh, there goes my disk space. Yeah, no, Roman Larkin will not be returning, that's for sure. I'm not rude anymore, bro. I'm too mature now for that stuff. You're Riff. You're still a mod, yeah. I don't really remove mods. I think there is a way you can look at who's a mod, but I wouldn't be able to find it. Yeah, I mean, I tried to bring back Roadman in 2023, but it didn't really feel authentic to me. As sad as it sounds, Roadman Larkin was good because I was hammered. As soon as I stopped drinking, the gimmick didn't work anymore, because I was just exactly the same. If that makes sense. For God's sake. Keep locking up. No, I think I'll just be me from now on. I think I'm screw loose enough, to be honest. First concert in 20 days. What kind of music is it? If it's like Billy Ray Cyrus, you should be okay. Mind you, at Glastonbury Festival, when Elton John was playing, there was a mosh pit. And there were like old people getting shoved around in there and stuff, so... I shouldn't laugh, but... Elton John mosh pit. Yeah, it depends what kind of music it is. Is it metal or pop or what? Dance? Depends. There's different etiquettes for each concert type. I've been to every style of concert, probably. I've never been to country music, actually. I've done hip hop, metal, dance, pop, R&B. I've done like all of them. I haven't done country. I like metal at the moment, that's my favourite type of music. But it changes. Pop, rock, new wave. Oh, so it's like a festival. Or is it just one band that's got a lot of genres, or... Because festivals and concerts are quite different in terms of tips and stuff. I really like Def. I think he's done some great albums. I was kind of obsessed with his music for a bit. I like a lot of metalcore. I like Trivium a lot. Bullet for My Valentine. I went to see those guys recently. Does a lot of genres. It doesn't sound like it's gonna be like too heavy then, so yeah, if it's a pop concert, then it depends on the venue and stuff, whether it's seated or if you're standing, but obviously if you want to get near the front, you need to get there early and make sure you don't drink too much, or else you'll need to go pee and you'll lose your spot at the front. Your Brillo. What else? If you don't care about all that stuff, then find out what time the main band's on, because I don't really like going to the support. I mean, if I go to a concert now, I sit down. I don't like standing anymore because I'm too old. I get bad back. It's kind of sad saying that because I'm only 24, but... No, I don't have any planned milestones for 68k or anything. Not yet, anyway. I've got some ideas of levels I want to beat, but nothing really set in stone. I'm doing it a bit differently this time. I'm kind of just going for what I feel like I want to go for now at least. I might change my mind and make a list, but yeah. At the moment, I'm just trying to stick to Kenos and not get too distracted by other levels, because it's easy to do when I don't want to play it. But I'm trying to be really disciplined with this. And it's going okay. I've played it every day for probably like a week now. Kenos is going about what I expected. I'm definitely better than I've ever been at the level from a consistency standpoint, but obviously it still sucks and I'm pretty bored now and I'm not really getting anywhere. There's still a chance I can get somewhere, but it seems to, the good attempts seem to be few and far between at this point. Most of the time it's die here. Like that. And then you just have to do this shit again. And once you realise that that's what you're doing, that's when you get kind of depressed. I can't deal with this. It's like the easiest part. And I keep dying there. Yeah. First wave to 100. Well, I did 30 to 100 half an hour ago or something, and everyone was saying good run, but I just said, to be honest, it's not even. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it's. I've died on this part so many times, and it's meant to be the easiest part. Really frustrating. I really want that 60 wave, 70 wave. $17 to 100 is the ultimate run. Well, yeah, the ultimately depressing run. Since you basically beat it. I'm thinking I'm probably going to start doing more spontaneous but also informal streams for this level, because there are some times where I just feel like playing it but I don't want to play for long or whatever, and playing for this length of time I don't really feel like it's doing me any good. I don't feel like I'm getting better at the level or anything. So it could actually come to it where I'm streaming 2 or 3 times a day, but only for 45 minutes or something, just every time I want to play from zero for a bit. I think that might be a way to do it. If I didn't have a YouTube channel, would I still be doing hard levels on the game? No. I'm here for one reason, and that's the people that watch me, you know, my loyal viewers and stuff. I'd be out doing something else. There's no fun really, I don't feel, if I can't share it with anyone, you know. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I'd say that I find the game boring. I mean, I find this level boring, but eventually I get bored of the game or frustrated with it to the point where I don't play it anymore and I have like a massive break from YouTube. But every time I do come back, I feel like a kid again. Yeah, SPL is it. I guess it can be boring. But I don't know. Right. I will be back in just a sec. I'm gonna take a piss. Taking piss in the chat. Hi, sorry about that. With my crutches and everything, it takes me quite a while to get to the toilet. Okay. Oh, I've just hurt my other ankle. Walking. It's my ankle, not my knee. It's called an osteochondral lesion. Yo, I'ma get you. Yo, Lamason. What's going on? Welcome to Kenos. Oh, I forgot there's an orb there. So yeah, like I said, I'll probably be doing more informal style streams, because usually at the beginning of my streams I have like the time where I greet everyone and I'm like, hey guys, and all that. But with this level, there'll probably just be times where I just start streaming and just start playing and I'm like silent, because anytime I'm playing well on this level, I've got to like savor that moment. No! God! So annoying, man. So unlucky. I hate that spike so much. Actually depressing. I really thought I was actually finally gonna get... The amount of times I've died here. So unlucky. I'm so pissed. Just about to do a bunch of baking. Probably going to keep this on in the background. Enjoy baking. What you baking? Yeah, the only thing with writing in the title that I'm focusing is that I do like to chat to people when I'm streaming, especially on a level like this, because it is really boring. So I actually like it. $70 wave. The third hardest part, obviously behind the first and second wave. It's not very good, really. It's got a lot of bad hitboxes. Yeah. Don't really like it. I don't think there's really anything I like in this level, though, so... I hate to sound so negative and everything. I know how negative I'm sounding right now, but I really just don't like anything in this level. I'm gonna try and be positive and say something. Something I do like about the level now. Let me think. What do I like about Kenos? You know what? I don't mind the 50 weave. The 50 weave is pretty decent, even though it's killed me today and I was really annoyed at it. The 50 weave's consistent, generally. But other than that, I'm running out of things to say. Favorite video I've made. I really like the videos I made in 2023 and 2024. The longer videos like Belloc, Zodiac, Ouroboros, Bloodlust. I really am proud of my Bloodlust video. I wish that I put as much effort in with my older videos, but obviously back then I was a lot less experienced. But you know, like when I beat Bloodbath and stuff, it would have been amazing if I made that kind of quality of video as I have as I've gotten older, you know. I think this video is going to be quite good. I hope. Mystic and Fexty. Yeah, they're not like old videos though. Like when I say old videos, I'm talking like the ones that I made in 2016. Yeah, like that kind of time. Oh, God damn it! I can't believe it. Yeah, my Hell Factory video is a perfect example of a video that I'm just not really happy with. And that's because that video is like 25 minutes long or something, and there's literally a part in the video that I didn't edit out where I'm just sat there in silence. Just playing the level. I like forgot to cut it out. Stuff like that, you know, poor quality. Back then it didn't matter as much because people had longer attention spans, and that's just how it was. The way that you have to make videos now is like you have to have a lot of cuts. There can't be any kind of space where you're not saying anything or anything like that. You have to edit it in a certain way, and I just don't like doing that. And I've really tried to stay authentic in that sense. I don't like that style of video. You know what, I really like, from my old videos, I like the Ice Common Diablo X one. Because that took me like 15 minutes to beat it. I don't think I barely edited that video at all, because of how fast I beat it. It is literally like raw footage. Back when that shit was like top 5. You can see me reacting to beating a top 5 back in the day. It's probably my favourite reaction ever as well, ICDX. Almost. Yeah. I did Hell Fracture before Bloodbath. I think Hell Fracture was 2 and Bloodbath was 1 at the time. Or actually, was there something else in between that? Can't remember. Maybe Hell Fracture was 3. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, I think it was ABP actually. I think that was out by then. I don't know. I can't remember, but either way, I did some crazy shit. Again, Galactic Fragility, there's so much of that video that I lost footage from. There's like my 97 death, and the whole day before there was like 5 hours of footage. Man. I look like Glenn from Deicide. Is that a bass player? And vocalist. I can tell you I definitely don't sound like him. I'm not even gonna try. You never know who's watching. I'm not gonna start singing Dead by Dawn on live stream. Oh, why does the car alarm have to be going off? Turn it off, Carol. Thank you. Yeah, new controller's good. I like self-titled from DSi, but I'm not really listened much to any of the later stuff, but I do like that album. Piss. You want to see how the new controller's working out? You tell me, chat. You get there. It actually helps me to scream when I'm doing it. Markman Larkin challenge. Oh. Is it this one? Markman D challenge. Easy. Yo, what? Bro, what did I just do? What the hell? How am I continuing to do it? Oh, come on. I actually don't know what I just did and how I did it so many times. Did I just do like some frame perfect shit? Can you get in that bottom one too? No, what the hell? Yo. Oh. No! This is not the Markman Larkin challenge. Come on. Okay. Thank God. There isn't a Markman Larkin. Oh my god. No such thing, bro. If you make me the Markman Larkin challenge, I'll beat it. Enough of this now. Yo, thanks for the sub, man. Hope you enjoy my stream. Yo, Epic. Nice to see you. Yo, Geometry. Yeah. Shit. We need a Kenos after party. I have to beat it first. I can't do a Kenos after party now. How do you build the patience? I mean, you've got to have a reason. You have to have a why. For me, it's because I want to... how do I put it? I guess my reason is my community. I want to show people what I'm capable of and be the best at what I do. And once you have a reason, no matter what it is you want to do in your life, you'll work towards it. So whatever it is you want to achieve, if you're wondering why you aren't working towards it, it's because you don't have a good enough reason to do it. So you have to find out a reason why. Like if you decide that you want to beat a level, why? I can't really rate Kenos on my enjoyment out of 10 yet because I haven't beaten it, but it's probably going to be below 5 at this point. Yeah, hope it helps. Somehow. Whatever it is you want to do. Yes, I am. Yep, I'm sorry about your 96 on ICDX fail. Unfortunately, it's part of the game, and I've certainly been there. But keep going because you are close. A lot of people die at the end and give up, but it's not the answer. You're more than capable of getting there again, so keep going no matter how painful it is. and you'll do it soon. Soon. Hi DK. Yep, controller's good. Probably had my best session today. It doesn't look like it now because I'm playing like absolute shite. Like actual shite. But trust me, earlier I was a force to be reckoned with. Especially at the beginning of the stream. You go back and watch that shit, it's crazy. Yeah, I mean, I've had my fair share of bad luck. I've also had good luck, you know. Fluked a lot of levels in my time too. But you have to be ready to die at the end. Sometimes right at the end. You just have to accept it. It's part of the game. I'm sure you'll probably see me die somewhere in the last 10% on this level. The relief of beating a level or being able to post the video better. Well, the relief of beating the level literally feels like, well, like nothing you've ever felt before. So, it would be that, but I do like uploading the video. I like it when I get to premiere a video and everyone comes together for it to celebrate it. Oh, shitting hell. Yeah, I'm planning on doing more content related videos just because, well, in short, they're easier to make. I mean, this Kenos video, it's one video and it's taken me like 4 years to make it. But I could make like a beating levels at faster speed video in 20 minutes. And sadly, a lot of people are more interested in watching that. Which has always rubbed me the wrong way a bit, but you know, I guess you can't hate the game. That's the way it is. But yeah, obviously, I'm going to be very busy after I've recovered from my surgery. That's why I'm doing this now, because this is the only time I really have to sit down and no life the game. Because I can't walk anywhere, I can't go to work or anything like that. Once it gets to like September time, I'm going to be not around as much, so the goal is to start making more content related videos so I can keep uploading. You know? That's the goal and the plan. I mean, it's taken longer, I think, probably, to do this because I got 43 on this level in, I think, January 2022. So, there's that. And then obviously I came back and got 61 in, what was it, April 2024? And I left again. The reason I left is because I just would rather do anything other than play this level. But I'm back. I'm gaming. And this time I'm not dropping it. Hey Jared. Beating Galactic Fragility 3 times in a row. On 1.25 speed as well. I did make a video where I rebeat it a while ago, but the level was a lot better when I came back to it. I think I rebeat it in 2021, and Giga's part had been like bug fixed, but you had to be there, man. 2016, bro. The original version of that level. Oh my god, chat. You had to be there. Depressing. It was ankle surgery. It's been playing up for like a year now. So I've finally had it done. Hopefully it'll work again after I've got this cast off. Hope. Got my first physio appointment next Friday, so hopefully I'll be up and running again soon, because it's been the most boring 3 weeks of my life, especially the first week where I couldn't even sit at my computer because I had to keep it elevated. Surely an old copy of the level, maybe. God, it sucked. That level did. It was just so buggy. And it was hard back then too, to get to 40, so to then just die to a bug. So depressing. Yeah, thank you. I think it probably is going to go well now, but yeah, the first week was not nice at all. It sounds good, right? Like, you get told that you're not going to have to do anything. All you have to do is lie on the bed and watch TV. And you're like, hell yeah. But then after like 3 days, you've watched like every YouTube video on the internet. And you're in pain. And you can't sleep. Yeah. It sucks. And I was super motivated as well. Like, I'd just done Infernal Abyss and I wanted to carry on playing, but I couldn't. But we're here now, guys. Finally. The good thing was, I guess, is that they prescribed me some morphine, so I was just taking that and then going to sleep for the first week. But then I stopped taking it because obviously it's pretty addictive if you start to rely on it, you know. Best controller player in GD? Wrong. I'm the best player in GD. In my eyes. The morphine challenge. Yo, no, I was literally useless. I was just there like... Oh well. Can someone tell me how long I've been streaming? I think it's been about 3 hours, but... Favorite fragrances? 3.5 hours? Fucking hell. That's a long time to play from 0. Normally I don't survive an hour, so I'm quite proud of myself actually. Even if I am total shite right now. I got past the second wave quite a few times. It's definitely something I can build on. You know what? I really like Dior Sauvage. And can't really think of any others, but Prada Ocean. They're my 2 favourite fragrances. It's good, but everyone wears it. Yeah, that's true. I've not worn it in a while because I got 1 bottle for, I think, my 21st birthday, so like 3 years ago, and it ran out like 2 years ago. But yeah, I do like that Prada Ocean. And there's one, I think it's called Prada Carbon as well. I think it's called Carbon. And that's nice too. Yeah, that's my answer. Yo, Wellen, what's going on? I don't really know when to stop with this, to be honest. Probably will soon though. In fact, I'm gonna stop right now. We'll have a bit of a wind down. We'll play some other levels. I'll show you my secret hopes and dreams folder if you like. This is what we got in here. A Nordstrom. Got Balshow. I actually got 31 on this, so I'll probably do this straight after. Oh. I'll probably do this straight after I've done Kenos. This should be like really easy. He says. Oh, I'll put my headphones back on now too. Yeah, Balshow. You like this one? This part low-key sucks ass. Which one is it? This one? Yeah, God's sake. Why is it invisible? That part's really hard though, low-key. I learned a strat for this yesterday, but I forgot what it is. I think you go in between that spike and saw blade there. Yeah, that's it. And it lines you up. The portal fall in which one? On the last cube? I didn't even notice it. Oh yeah. That's quite funny. Schmuck! One more time. Yeah, I didn't even notice it. No. You know what? I actually don't mind this level to say that it's a Peneto level. Hopefully I'll hate it by the end, just so I can shit on Peneto even more, but I actually do quite like it at the moment. Oh, new best run. Come on. Yes. Come on, don't die. I've done it. Hell yeah. See you later, Costas, man. Thanks for coming. So yeah, this is what I'm going to be doing after Kenos anyway. Anyway. I'm gonna die from laughing at the falling. Bro, I swear, until Reggie mentioned it, I'd never even seen it. I mean, you're not really paying attention to that, obviously. You're just looking at what's in front of you. when you're actually playing it rather than watching it. Anyway, I'm gonna call it a night, I think. Yeah, pretty good session. My hand's hurting. It's usually a good sign. Oh, yeah, it's really hurting, actually. I just tried to crack my fingers, but they didn't crack, they just strained. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. What day is it tomorrow? Saturday? Yeah. Yeah, should be back tomorrow. If not, definitely Sunday. But every day in the week, I will be here, and I'll be playing Kenos for sure. Tomorrow, I'm going to spend some time with family, but I should have time. I hope. But yeah, I guess you'll find out tomorrow if I'm here. Keep on the lookout. And thanks for coming, guys. I really appreciate you stopping by, coming to say hi. Them rhymes, though. And yeah, that's it, man. Let's come in, subscribe, and until next time,